Hello, people of YouTube. It is I, the Bro Man. So, if you know my YouTube channel, and I have a feeling that you don't, do you know that I do a variety of things on my channel? You know, I make some funny videos, I make some reviews, I make videos I shouldn't, and one of the oldest things I've been doing is Dreams on the PS4. Now I do have a PS5, and I'm sorry for the 30 FPS thing, but my PS4 is like right next to my computer, so I figured I might as well record from here. So I've posted a few Dreams videos on my channel, one of which my Astrobot 2 video got like 44k views. That was pretty funny. Even though I stopped working on it and I've pretty much canceled it at this point, I figured, why not? So I saw this neat little video of someone discussing the Boost Adventure Hybrid, and I brought up my work in Dreams and what I've been doing here. So they asked for some footage, and now this game is not ready for the public technically, and I have not been working on this at all, honestly. This is a heavy work in progress. I figured I'd share some footage of Project Digiverse. I'll explain why that is the name in a minute. Ugh. But anyways, so you may be wondering, oh, that's a nice Sonic model. How'd you model it? Did you like use this technique or that technique? Sorry, but I didn't make it. Bright Crocheting did. Yeah, this is what I used for the base. Now, I didn't just steal this guy's model and call it a day. My main strength is programming. So what I did was, I had an idea. What if I combined Boost with Adventure? Now, Sonic Frontiers and Shadow Generations answer those questions, but those weren't true Boost Adventure hybrids. They were more lean towards Adventure, if you ask me, because the boosting speeds were so slow, it's not even funny. So, you know what I'm going to do? I am going to showcase this player character. So, it's not the best. I'm still fairly a noob at Dreams, though that might be me talking out of humble respect, I guess. My analog stick is really weird. It's like drifting almost. Anyways, but you guys be the judge of this. So enough rambling. What is this character about? So if you take one look at the HUD, and yes, I know it's uncensored, but on my television, boundaries are not set, and I can't change it. So unless if I go on my PS5 and edit this HUD from there, it won't be 100% accurate to what is actually visible on screen. But for now, just pretend the HUD is aligned. So you may think this is a boost game because of the heads-up display. And you'd be right. It's a boost game. But it's not just a boost game. So boost is on R2, and you can freely move while boosting. You know, so it's classic boost game right there. But then you have moves like this, where Sonic's rolling. And I'm not even pressing anything on my controller. Okay, so now I have a more accurate detail explanation thing. What is that? Sonic's dancing. Okay. Yeah, like I said, this is not ready for the public. Okay, so here's the keybinds. So boost on R2. Roll with L2. I'm not moving the stick at all. It's just Sonic's going the way he's going. There's also a speedometer, so you can tell how fast Sonic is moving, which is pretty cool. So Sonic builds speed incrementally, and he actually like... So as you're running, you actually gain more speed. And the more speed you gain, the more Sonic leans in. And I also do want to note that I did not make this test arena either. I got off the Dreams asset. And as you can tell, Sonic just gained a lot of speed just by running forward. So there's that. I like the way that Sonic's running here, because it gives, Sonic this kind of hybrid feel, right? And the more Sonic leans forward, the faster he'll go. There we go. Now he's at top speed almost. It looks really cool. So you may realize, hey, wait, there's spin dash there's drop dash in this game. Oh man, I can't believe he's doing drop dash. Well, technically it's not a drop dash, because I decided to give Sonic a new move. You see, I love drop dash as much as the next guy, but I wanted to do something a little different. So, I invented the drop bounce. So, instead of Sonic, you know, using a drop dash to move forward, he already has that type of move. It's called the boost. It already does this functionality, so I'm not going to give him a drop dash. But he doesn't have anything in the terms of verticality, right? He has the air boost. You know. Now, I do want to say that it'll, like, the air boost is actually gonna be an upgradable thing. Why is Sonic's... That's weird. Sonic's quills are stuck. So, okay. Okay, so there's actually gonna be different upgrades. For example, these variables will control the moves Sonic gets. For example, I just enabled air boosting, something called a Psy boost, and Psy wing. So these are the unlock ones, and also something called a homing rebound as well. So I'm gonna show off these moves real quick. So basically, first off, we have the air boost, which just gives Sonic the Sonic Forces boost. And oh god, wait, why is that activating? Okay, how that move is supposed to work is, okay, so this project is called Sonic the Hedgehog Into the Digiverse, technically, or Project Digiverse. So I want the main plot to be Sonic is in a digital universe. So I figured I can try and take this chance to reinvent the cyber abilities. So instead of Sonic getting combat moves, he will get, you know, cyber moves in terms of traversal. So that's kind of cool. Like, so his boost turns into this, like, aura, which is pretty cool. You know, it has like a purple glow, like a purple pulsating thing. You know. Let's see here. He also, so the homing rebound is also another thing he has, where you can do this. Oh, I forgot. I put homing attack on X. I mean square. Okay, I put homing attack on square. So yeah, he can do stuff like this. Oh. I'm trying to show it off, but it might be the way that this mechanic is. Oh well. Okay, alright, now how it's supposed to work is supposed to work like this. So he homing attacks something, and instead of being locked like this, he'll actually like take the momentum and do it from there. So that's cool. You also have Sonic's new move. I also gonna give him. That's my homemade pulley, by the way. That's actually a model I actually modeled myself. So you can see how bad I am at modeling. So I give Sonic another ability called the Psy Wing, where basically, Sonic summons a glider out of cyber energy, I guess. I don't know what the lore is going to do this one yet. I'm just focusing on the gameplay first because I want it to be good. So let me walk up here, or run up here to say, and let me use these fans, for example. So I figured this would be a good move for gliding. Now I want this to be very late game. At least I'm going to try to get it to be late game anyway. So Sonic's able to use these fans to his advantage. So it can continue using the Psy Wing maneuver. One more thing I want to show off is the roll. You know. So I'm not going to touch anything. Except for this. I'm not touching anything. You can see on the controller viewer, I am not touching anything. This puppet has true to life momentum in rolling physics. Look at this. I don't think anyone on Dreams has done something like this before. At least not the ones that I know of. The rolling looks a little scuffed, but only because I had to edit it a little bit. But yeah, It's pretty cool. Sonic will just keep rolling because he doesn't have any physics right now. He just kind of perpetually rolls. It's kind of funny. He's just sitting there rolling. Okay. Couple. Other than that, he's supposed to have a quick step. Honestly, I might scrap this because my coding is not the best. But other than that, I don't know. In Dreams, you can't get regular puppets to run up walls, so I don't know. The best I can do is just that. Right. Am I forgetting anything else? I wonder. Let me check the coding here. My dog is yelling something. So there's the goal ring I have planned. Similar to Frontiers, obviously. Let's see. Side boost. Ring. Oh, okay, that's fine. So the side boost is supposed to activate whenever you get 50 rings, but I don't know why it's activating right now. Let me check the coding for the boost. My coding is a little scuffed. Alright, side boost is enabled. Oh. So some things I had to code myself, obviously. Like this truck ramp here. I had to make it work well because I wanted to make it look like Generations, where you could actually like go further if you boost. You know. Also, here's what it looks like when you finish level. He disappears, it fades, and it brings up the results screen. It's gonna work like Frontiers, where there's gonna be specific challenges per level. Might scrap this one though in favor of a mission mode, a la SA2, where you have the first mission where you gotta get to the end of the level. The second mission, you gotta collect 100 rings. The third mission, well, in third mission SA2, you have to find a lost channel. Fourth mission will be a time attack, and the fifth mission will be a harder version level. I want to do something like that, though I want to try and make my own objectives, obviously. But yeah, there's that for that. So, I guess the final thing I want to show off here is the main game, or at least what I got so far. I'm not sure how much of this I want to keep. But we're going to hit play. And we're here in this weird realm, essentially. It's gonna work like Frontiers, where you have a playground. Actually, it's not gonna be like Sonic Frontiers. It's gonna be more like Shadow Generations, in a way. So yeah, you have this little area. You have these little areas here. And we see a portal there. Oh, that's a glitch. Okay, like I said before, I did kind of take most of these models from other people online because I'm not a good 3D modeler myself. I can 3D model some things, but I'd rather just, you know, use the assets people have on Dreamverse. Though I don't just outright steal them, I actually edit them a little bit so it doesn't seem all that bad. Like this pillar here is actually two separate objects. So I can mix and match and edit some things so it doesn't feel like... I mean, I feel self-conscious about that because I really want to use my own assets, but I'm not that good of a 3D modeler. So I might as well just use the assets people have made on the Dreamverse that are made to be shared and edited and used in other people's creations. So I figured why not. But this portal, I don't know. I think I might change this one. But what happens if we step through here? We enter a loading screen. And we enter somewhere familiar. Okay, so let me re-record this segment because I noticed during editing that it was annoying to pick up my voice to the music. So I just turned on the game volume and up my microphone a little bit. But it'll turn back normal in the next clip. But for right now, I want to show off 1-1. Which, if you all play Sonic Heroes, you will know that this kind of looks like Grand Metropolis. Which it is Grand Metropolis. Except it also isn't Grand Metropolis. You see, the level itself resembles Grand Metropolis, but it's not actually Grand Metropolis. You see, it's kind of like a Frontier situation, where it's just a copy of the place based off of Sonic's memory, and not the actual place itself. Though unlike Sonic Frontiers, it's not going to be Green Hill imagery drugged up by 1,000 like every game ever. For some reason, I don't know why it does that. So, I decided to give it my own flair. And this music is going to be temporary, probably. I don't want to actually use the theme the level's from, otherwise it'd be too on the nose. I just want to use the Grand Metropolis' music here, just so I can get a feel for what it would look like. And so far, it looks pretty good. So this level's gimmick is just rolling to actually go faster on these things. Because for the most part, you're boosting because it's, for the most part, flat ground. But when you're actually on these light bridges, that I actually model myself, you can actually, like, roll to gain more speed than you would by boosting. Let me form a drop bounce, just in case. Nah, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna make it. 2, 3. The home attack just feels right. Now we're gonna enter the final segment, where we're gonna be right here. Maybe I made this place a little too big. That's fine. It's off. I can, like, change it later if I need to. Make this place, like, 50% smaller, maybe. It is probably going to be first level, at least I want it to be. Wait, what is that in the distance? Did I put that there? I don't remember that being there. Why is it there? Okay, we're just going to end the level right here. So, I might scrap this screen altogether because it's a little, I don't know. I might swap this out with my own MacGuffin later on. But as for right now, this is what we got. So, take it from here past bro, so you can discuss the rest of the open zone. Once we exit the stage, we actually spawn here, which is pretty cool because we can actually, like, I want to add an animation like Frontiers, obviously, and I want to add, like, okay, I'm thinking you can hit L1, R1 to swap between the modes, and then you can, like, do that from there. So this is kind of like Frontiers a little bit, but it's also mixed with shadow generation. It's not as open world expanse because Dream's limitations are there. It's also not like, oh, hey, there's the testing ground. Familiar, nice. So that's actually everything this world has to offer right now, except for this little pathway my nephew made. My nephew helped out with this project a little bit. Oh god. You know, he designed this whole area right here. He yoinked the door here that for some reason has Sector 2 on it, even though I deleted it. Oh wait, that's because it's not the latest version. Here we go. Now here's the latest version of it. Where there's no Sector 2 door and actually opens up for you. Oh yeah, here's some more of the level. Yeah, I have more level in here. I don't just so you have infinite boost here, honestly. That'll be annoying to run out of boost here. So here's portal number 2. It doesn't really take you anywhere, honestly. It just kind of takes you out of the zone. Yeah, just kind of takes you out of the game. It doesn't lead to anywhere, technically speaking. Yeah, I like the mix of adventure I have planning here. I like how it feels. Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end this proper. Wait, what? Oh, it does. Wait, no, it doesn't. Oh no, I realized that. Okay. Okay, so here's a little trick that I did for there actually. Instead of displaying the level, like the level screen when you go into level, I have it play before you enter there. So if you were to rewind, it wouldn't play the level card again. It it would just do that, which is pretty cool if you ask me. So yeah, there's that whole project. Heavy work in progress, obviously. I don't know if I want to finish this one or not. I mean, honestly, the idea itself is pretty good, all things considered, because it's a boost title. What else do you want? What do you want from it? Boost adventure title. It's mostly boost orientated, I think. Now that I think about it, though, there's other ways of doing things, like rolling down hills. I should test that out. Like, hey, do you do any boosting? I don't think you do. Whatever. I'm just gonna call it here. I don't know how to end this, so I'm just gonna say there's a day-night cycle in this game. I'm not sure if you guys noticed that, but yeah, that's the thing.